traders to another update of the Bitcoin and Ethereum from K5 Trading. Please subscribe and like our channels, and if you like the video, please share to your circle. All right, so let's go back to the business of the Bitcoin and the Ethereum. In yesterday's videos, I mentioned that I was looking for a 50% retracement of this move up, which actually it did. As you can see, this is more than 50%. I think it's about 61.4% or 61.8% retracement of this previous leg. And the only reason I want to trade this one alongside, because I can see some fair value gap here, so that will be my target area where I will exit. Otherwise, this market is making lower lows and higher lows, so that means that we shouldn't be looking for the long trade at all. But this counter move, I'm interested only for the short term, just for up to this fair value gap. Why this fair value gap? If you look at the left, there was a fair value gap. And you can see with this move, the fair value gap actually did fill up. So every time you look at the back, those fair value gap did fill up. So I'm expecting this fair value gap to be fill up. So maybe the prices will maximum move to the 21,800. And right now is 1927. So if I can find a perfect entry around $20,000, $19,000, then there is a room for about $2,000 profit per Bitcoin. So let's start our analysis on the lower time frame, so we can see if the price is moving as we expected. We go to the 4-hour time frame as usual. This is the time we normally trade. We don't do the scalping. We don't do the 4-hour. We just simply 1 hour or lower time frame, because it's too much time consuming and so much volatility. So it's the best to just use the 4-hour time frame, higher time frame. Now, coming back to the chart, the 4-hour time frame. This is the low 18,200. Market move up, retrace of 50% below the 50% of this leg. This is our leg A. This is our leg B. And now I'm expecting a leg C above this leg A. Then I'm expecting prices to retest of this leg A, leg B, and I'm expecting a retest of at least 50% of this leg C. Once we reach that one, I'm actually looking for an entry on the lower time frame with that kind of a small move moving upside. That's exactly what I'm looking. And once I have this confirmation on the 1-hour time frame, this is where I would enter, and my target will be around $22,000 or a little bit above the $22,000. So we are making about $2,500 per trade. We're not looking for too much profit, but this is just kind of a trading or high-level scalping trade, I can say. So currently, the price action moving exactly as we map out yesterday. Currently, we are in the leg C. So let's finish the leg C, which will break the previous the swing high of the leg A, and then we will wait for the leg D to complete, and then on the lower time frame we will go for 1 to 3 reversal and bingo, and then our target will be about $22,100 or $22,000 to exit out this market. So that was the Bitcoin. Let's move to the Ethereum now. Okay, that's my Ethereum. Oh my God, I should delete those drawings. 1 minute. On the daily time frame, the Ethereum is still making lower lows and the high lows. So I'm not actually looking to make any trade setup, any long trade setup here. I'm looking to short this market. And if you look at this low, is actually fill up this fair value gap to your left. This is the fair value gap I'm talking. And that fair value gap has been filled up. So I'm expecting a short. I'm expecting to short this market, not right now, but I'm expecting to short this market at least 50% of this move. All right, so at least about, so I'm looking for the market to move above the $1,600. And then I want to short this market to come down to the $1,000. If I want to go long in this market, then my support area is around As previously I mentioned, that's my support area is around $1,000. Okay. Right now, I don't want to trade this in the Ethereum. I can see a little bit more potential on the Bitcoin rather than in Ethereum. But if you want to trade Ethereum, please go to the 4-hour time frame. You will find exactly the same pattern as we discussed in the Bitcoin. The same pattern you will find here as well. But and there is a fair value gap. If you just want to do a short-term trade, this is your fair value gap, right? So that will be your target. Now that target is a little bit closer than the Bitcoin. So that's why I don't want to trade Ethereum, but I'm focusing on the Bitcoin. There is another fair value gap right up here, which is not filled yet. So maybe it can go up to the 1700. Once it's fill up this gap and goes up to this about the 50% of this leg, I will be looking to short this market. So this is how what I'm actually looking into the Ethereum. Let's double check on the 4-hour time frame, see if we can find something different. All right, that's 4-hour time frame. That's the low. This is your low. Leg A, leg B, leg C, leg D, entry around this area. And then your target will be up to $1,400. So from 1354 up to the 1400, 1480 or 1450, or maybe around $1,500. So that will be your profit. If you want to trade Ethereum, you can trade Ethereum in the same way as the Bitcoin, but you need to wait for the prices to confirm and prices to come to your own terms. So folks, that was the Bitcoin and Ethereum, my point of view. If you like the video, please subscribe to our channel, like the video, share with your circle. Maybe someone can actually understand what I'm actually talking about and they able to appreciate and they able to trade accordingly. Thanks very much for the watching. See you in the next episode very soon.